The moon is approximately 384,400 kilometers from the Earth and orbits around it for 27.3 days. No atmosphere. No sound. Just blackness. Over the course of each year, it drifts away from Earth by 3.8 centimeters, which nearly confirms my theory that the universe will one day proudly present us with one large fuck you by taking the moon away and screwing us over for eternity. If you ask me, we deserve it, what with the way we treat this planet. Groucho Marx said something along the lines of, "Each morning, when I open my eyes, I say to myself, I, not events, have the power to make me happy or unhappy today. I can choose which it shall be. Yesterday is dead, tomorrow hasn't arrived yet. I have just one day, today, and we're going to be happy in it." I feel like Groucho would be pissed too if he knew the moon was moving away so fast. Still, I try to keep what he said in mind when I begin each day. After all, the moon probably won't be leaving tonight, and even if it did, I'd still have to get through the day. Might as well smile a bit. If there's one thing I've always wanted to do, it's travel. And I don't mean to and from the city on the metro every day. I mean to new places, distant lands, a road trip cross-country, something like that. I'd meet a girl, we'd sit in bed laughing, and we'd explore everything together. We'd dance through every fountain in every state. I'd be normal and happy, and my thoughts would actually make sense. But I've never really had much luck with girls. Something about the way I think, maybe. The only girl I ever loved told me I was too out there. What does that even mean, out there? Like the moon? Maybe. I've always just kind of drifted my own way. Which is why I can't really be mad at the moon for leaving, you know? It's got its own plans. I just wish I had plans of my own. When I was little, I wanted to go to the moon. That's why I know so much about it, I guess. It was the one thing that made me happy and would distract me for hours. Thoughts, drawings, pictures, research. But when I learned it was drifting out into space, I decided that getting there probably wouldn't happen. So I started looking into other places. My dad told me never to give up, which is difficult to do when your childhood dreams are crushed like that, and at the same time your mother drifts away, similarly to the moon. Optimistic, inspirational advice isn't very easy to find inspirational when the moon is going to leave someday. I'd like to think she's up there, my mother. Maybe that's where her heaven is. I hear NASA might be trying to build a space station up there. 2019 or something. I know I'm probably too old to pursue being an astronaut, but the idea that other people have hope gives me a little bit myself. Maybe they'd let me live up there, and I'd find a girl there who shares the same goals and dreams as I do. Or maybe not. I think it's okay to dream. I just wish I could get out of my own head every once in a while. Because living a life where I have to distract myself from this uncontrollable, lonely, oppressive feeling by recalling facts and imagining I live in a completely different world, I just don't think that's how I should be living. Perhaps it's best that I don't live on the moon, because everything down here already feels like that. No atmosphere, no sound, just blackness.